So you've seen the other guys with the cool looking arrows and you've decided you want a set too. But building custom arrows can be really overwhelming. So I'm going to give you the basic steps to get you started. Now this video is just going to be the absolute basics on arrow building. So for you keyboard warriors that want to tell me everything I missed, I know. But go ahead and put it down anyways. If you would like to see a really detailed arrow building video, I have a challenge for you at the end, so stick around. Now to get started, we're going to need a few tools. The first one is going to be a fletching jig, and there are definitely some expensive ones out there, but you don't need to necessarily buy something like that. This one is the Bohning Pro Class jig. You can pick this up off Amazon for about 35 bucks. Now the other things we're going to need include arrows, nocks, inserts, fletchings, and glue. A few things that are always helpful: paper towels and Q-tips. You're probably going to have to get your arrow shafts from your local bow shop and have them cut them for you. Now you may know what length you need to let them know, otherwise they can help you work that out. But either way, you're going to need to get your shafts cut to length. Alright, once we're home with our cut shafts, we're ready to start assembling. We're going to use our glue, and what we're going to do is glue the insert. As you can see, there's some little ridges in there. What we want to do is make sure we get glue down in those ridges, because that's what's going to help hold. You need to be fairly quick about this. Usually a little spin helps spread that glue around, and might have to take a little muscle. Pop it in there. Paper towel to wipe off the excess. And now we're glued. The thing we absolutely don't want to have happen is have the insert get stuck not all the way in. It needs to be completely seated. If it's stuck sticking out like that, that is no good. If the nock is not already installed, we can put that in now. Just push and twist a little bit. Now be careful with these, they are plastic. If you push and twist too much, you can break these. Alright, we're on to fletching. So the first thing we're going to do is get the arrow put in the jig. You'll notice there's a little V piece in there, and that's for the nock to sit into. We're doing a 3 fletch today, so we're going to get out 3 of these Bohning Heat Vanes. One of the many reasons I like Bohning vanes is because they do not require any prep. There are other vanes that are really good. They just require some extra steps, some extra work. I like these because they're super, super simple. So on here, I have already marked where I need to place these vanes. So we are going to drop that one on the floor. I'm going to put this vane in here, and I'm going to put the base of that right there. You can see that's seated down against it, and now to add some glue. Now when you're adding glue, you want to do it slow, and you want to make sure you run a bead all the way down this vein. You don't want any gaps, so you can use the point of the bottle and kind of spread that out. Once it's on there, what we're going to do is there's a magnet here and there's a magnet there. We're going to let that click on. We're going to set the base of it down here, and then we're slowly going to slide the vane down until it contacts the arrow. And from there, we're going to count to 30. After 30 seconds, we are going to squeeze the clamp and then lift it off. Make sure you squeeze it, because if you just pull, you might pull your vane right off the arrow. And then we're going to rotate it, and we're going to do it again. Big thing here is we want to make sure we're putting this vane in the same spot every time. We want to spread this glue nice and even. Big thing is we don't want to have too little, but you also don't want to have too much. So it's going to take a little bit of practice until you get it figured out. Alright, same thing. Make sure this arrow's down in. I like to hold it right here at the top. I'm going to click it on the magnet, slide the base down here till it touches, and then just ease it down onto the arrow shaft. And count to 30. Squeeze the clamp, lift the arrow, rotate it and do it one more time. All right, we're going to set our vane in here once again. We're going to add our glue. And like I said, this is supposed to be the basic video. I am going to give you one little pro tip. I have found these little sticks, little cotton swab sticks. I like to use these because you can get in here and really spread that glue and make sure it's down inside that gap and inside that channel. And then to avoid over gluing, I just take it and run it across the top like this, and it wipes off all that extra glue. And same thing, we're going to click it on, set the base, and just slide it down and count to 30. Squeeze and lift. And now we have got a beautifully fletched arrow. Now if you've got a little over on the glue, you can always use something like a Q-tip and just wipe some of that excess off if it bothers you. Otherwise you can leave it there, it's not hurting anything. And now you have got a beautiful, beautiful custom arrow. Our video today was to show just the absolute basic steps required to assemble an arrow. Now there's definitely more that we can do, that you can do to improve your arrows. And I'd like to make a video about that, but I'm going to need your help. My YouTube videos are averaging less than 2,000 views per video. So if you guys can help me get this one over 5,000, that lets me know that you like these kind of videos and you want to see more of them. So if we can get over 5,000, I will go through an extremely detailed build on how I do hunting arrows and every painstaking thing I do to make sure these things are perfect. But I need your help. Share this video, send it out. Let's get over 5,000. Since you've stuck around, I figured I'd share a little bit of bonus footage with you. Enjoy this. It's probably been 15, maybe 20 minutes since we fletched this up. Remember, I didn't use any prep on this. I didn't clean the shaft. I didn't clean the fletchings. And I just kind of slapped them on there. So let's see what it takes to get these off. Remember, this hasn't cured. It's been maybe 20 minutes, which, you know, it is super glue. It sets up fast, but it still takes it 24 hours to cure completely. So let's see if I can just pull them off. Nope, I'm not going to just tear it off by my hands. Okay. All right, that's not working. See if I just grab it right here and pull. Oh, that's coming a little bit. Oh, that must have been a weak spot in the glue, but I'm still... Can you see it? I'm bending the shaft. Like, that's... I'm pulling to get that to come loose. That's not coming. I bet I can twist this one off, though. Okay, had to rip that one. It twisted. There's still, actually, there's still pieces of vane stuck to it, though. How about this one? Man, even twisted it. Jeez. Guys, seriously, this is why I like Bohning products. They just, it doesn't, that was my, my elbow just popped. Did you hear that? Okay. That one's not coming off. Yeah, neither's that one. I think I just kind of missed a little bit of glue in the middle on that one because it popped initially. Oh yeah, you can see right there, there's a spot of glue missing, which gave it one little weak point. But man, these other two, they're not coming off. That's boning for you. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I know you guys are going to help me get this video over the 5,000 views. In preparation for the video on how I build my hunting arrows, there's a couple videos you should probably watch. The first one is going to be this one where it talks about how to check for a weak spine. The other one that's going to be really critical is this one. And it talks about how I spine align my arrows and get them ready to start building them. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks.